Hi everybody, back again with another installment of the Victorian Floral Journal. I made this little cover for the cover so that it's protected while we glue stuff in there. So here's the first page. I decided to take out that one page with the picture of the quilts, because I think what I'll do is I'll use it somewhere else in a different journal. I tore up some of the pages, the smaller cutouts, or the smaller printouts that I did, and then I went ahead and tore the embroidery printouts from Emily's kit down to the size that I wanted them, because I'm going to use these for journaling cards. So I'm going to just show you all those, kind of what I had in mind for those. And then for this page, I want to use one of the I think I'm going to use a couple of pockets. I went ahead and organized all of my ephemera so I knew which kit everything was from. This one's from the Emery ephemera kit from Vintage Studio 717. So what I was thinking of doing, I don't know how I want to do this exactly. I'm going to play around with it for a quick minute. Where's my other... There we go. So I was thinking I could do something like that, where it's like a double, but these are kind of oriented so that they should be going up. So I don't necessarily know that I want to do that. And then also there's this where the first page was glued in, so I want to cover this page with something, maybe one of the Crafty Cat small printouts. And then I could and then I could put like an envelope or a pocket on here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I set this aside and get my book pages. First, oh, and I got my little inker from Clint at the Rambling Crafters Etsy shop. I'll link that below. If you have not checked these inkers out, they're way nicer to use compared to the Tim Holtz ones, because they, I don't know about y'all, but when I've done a ton of fussy cutting the night before, like I have just done, my index finger gets really tired. And so it's kind of nice to have a larger inker to handle. So I highly recommend it. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing well, that they're all staying healthy and safe. My husband had to go to the grocery store today. He drove by Costco just to kind of see what the line was like. Because there was a few things we could have picked up, but he decided not to get anything from there today because the lines were insane just to get in the door, and everybody was lined up around the building 6 feet apart. So we just went to the local grocery store and got most of everything we needed. Okay, I like that. That's nice. That's pretty. And then also have a bunch of stuff from Nikki. She has some cute pockets too. Purple on purple. Kind of digging that. Maybe a little label. Sorry, I'm gonna frame there for a minute. I don't know if I should do monochromatic or if I should do kind of a contrast thing. Or maybe I just leave it and then I can journal on the rest of the page. I do like that. So, anyways, yep, we've just been kind of hanging out at home. My mom's, well, she's also my primary care physician, was concerned about my mom's, and so she had her tested. Luckily, she does not have COVID, so that's good. But yeah, she's been told to stay in the house, and my stepdad still has to work, so he's gonna be hanging out in the basement. Poor guy. Well, I feel sorry for both of them because they're kind of just stuck, just like everybody else, I guess. No different, right? That's pretty, like that. And then this, I think I want to do a fold down pocket page. So, where's my little... I think I just do this. Go on this side. And stick it down. Glue strings. Do that. Okay. Let that dry for a minute. And then taking maybe a little bit of contrast, so thinking some green. Those are too small, I think. Let's see, hang on. I'm having an idea, but I gotta work it out. Okay, this is what I want. Okay. And I want this portion of it, because that will stick out from here. And then I'll figure out something else to cover that. So set this aside for a moment. And do our tear ruler. Gonna tear kind of. First things first. I'm dropping things. My desk is a little bit crowded. Just a little bit. Wouldn't be a crafter's desk if it wasn't a little bit crowded, right? Okay. That. Okay. Didn't do that very straight. I'll have to collage something down here too. Actually, I might do. Nifty little trick here. See how I want to do that. Just use this little bit that's not going to be showing. Makes it easier. Oh shoot, I forgot to ink it. Can't forget to ink it, which I usually always do, obviously, until after the fact, but that's okay, you can fix it. Like this little bit. Okay, now I need my glue book. Oh yeah, things all over the place. Okay, I think I did that wrong again. Alright, got it, get it, good. Okay, so now to glue this part. I think I'm going to use my little one. Hopefully I haven't been sitting open for too long. Nope. Good. I'm just gonna put a small little line along here and here. Make sure they line up properly. Sit for a minute and then decide what we want to do here. So we could do more of this, or some Crafty Cat, or just do a little bit of collaging. First, we're going to do that down to size. Do that, and then I don't want anything that's gonna be hidden once it's folded. I'm going to trim this down a little bit. Sorry, I'm like not really chatty today, but it's kind of not a whole lot to say. Not a whole lot going on. Little one is taking a nap. We've just been taking it easy. Kind of this whole weekend, so not doing a whole lot. Okay. There's that part. Move that so I can actually see what I'm doing, and you guys can too. I like that contrast of the pink and the blue and green. Now, for this portion of it, and I didn't ink, but you know what, that's okay. I can just do see if I can pull it up still. Yeah, the nice thing about this Scotch Creates is I've got some time to adjust whatever you're doing. And I kind of want to get the center anyway so that it kind of peaked. Grunged up a little bit. So now That's not gonna work. Could do that. Sure, why not? Anyways, yeah, I've been just mostly clowning around with fussy cutting for this project, and catching up with some YouTube videos. Just watching them, not actually. I have a bunch of voiceovers I still need to do. So there's that. And I think this is not laying down very smoothly. Yeah, I totally just did that. Shoot. But it's my journal, so you know what? It's okay. I'm going to this wasn't really sticking very well right here anyways. Try this again. This is tricky. They don't want to lay down. Just gonna let that dry again, and then kind of decide what I want to do on these 2 pages. So this would be a good time to pull in full size. See. Let me do some of this. I'm going to fold it down the middle. No, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a little bit crazy. I'm going to trim it down the middle, and then use each side if I can get my trimmer on. Oh. This right smack dab in the middle. So this is 11. So actually want the center of the butterflies. That's what I want. Close as possible. Yep. Okay. I know, you're thinking, what is she doing? What I'm doing is that. So now I just need to trim this puppy down to size. And I just need a little book page from another Reader's Digest so I have a better idea. Well, first, let's get this off. Oh. Turn it. There we go. Now, I can trying to get these trimmed. Actually, this needs to be smaller. Because I don't want it to cover the entire page. I just want to cover the writing on the page. So there we go. Now better idea. Do it sideways. Put the ruler where I need it to go. And voila. Now turn it around and do the same thing. There we go. Good deal. So now we can, well, first start with my reach. Okay, these are going to be too long, but that's okay. I can trim them. I'm going to forego the inking. Oh, sorry. Maybe I'm going to forego the inking. No, I get it. Just a little bit. Oh, I'm really struggling with this. Okay. Alright, so now I don't want to lose that butterfly, but I'm gonna have to. Sorry, little butterfly. I know it's a cruel, cruel fate. I'm gonna get that with. There's probably a much easier way to do this, but I tend to do things the hard way. So, you know, hope you can hang. That's alright. Okay, there's that page. Now I have to learn from my lesson in the last one, and trim this a little bit off first. There. Okay, now we can ink. I'm not inking the middle because I don't want anything kind of interrupting the continuity of the center butterflies. See, this would be like the perfect page for the center of the signature, but since we're doing an altered book, we're going to do it this way. lid and my pin. Oh, there's my pin. And my glue. There we go. Okay. So let's go like this. Well, that's cool. I like that. Sweet. And then this is going to be, I gotta do these. So, how do we want to do that? Shall we make it like a top loading pocket, or we could do like a double? How do we want to do that? Maybe we'll do this. Yeah. Turn this into a side tuck. Sorry about that, everybody. My husband was asking a question and I did not know the answer. Or he was actually asking me if I knew somebody at work, and I don't. Oh, spacing out. Anyways. So while I had the video paused, I inked this part up, and so we're going to do this right here. I'm going to that down. Before I put the art glitter glue on. I have a feeling probably sometime next week I will be home permanently for a while. Permanently for a while. Yeah. Just got some news that somebody that works at my company just passed away from the virus. I did not know the person. yeah, it's really sad. And so I'm guessing probably, I work for a very large employer, so they're kind of even between a rock and a hard place, because if they close down, our entire state economy is kind of in the can. So I think they've been trying to do everything they can to keep going and keep people you know, they've offered to let everybody, whoever wants to stay home can stay home, no attendance issues. They don't have to use their benefits if they don't want to. So they've been trying to do their best as far as just letting people do what they feel they should to keep themselves healthy, and they've required pretty much all the salaried employees to work from home if they can. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's hard to tell. That's pretty. I like that. So now we gotta decide what we're gonna do for this page. Might be kind of cool to do like a double, so it's the same, kind of similar. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Because you can write on these, and then I'll make something to go in here. And then this, same thing. Okay, so let's find... do the blue and the green. Yep, I like that. Okay, so... yeah, I don't know. This whole thing has been crazy, especially, yeah. Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think about the whole thing, you know. It's like, we can't, I posted a sermon on my Facebook page about the difference between being afraid and living in fear, and letting that fear kind of overtake us. You know, I think people kind of misinterpret the sentiment, you know, do not be afraid, or do not live in a spirit of fear. It's okay to have that sudden, you know, reaction. It's natural, but letting it control you to the point of making illogical choices, or I don't know. There's a difference between having that natural sudden kind of experience and letting it overtake you, you know. You can't let it overtake you. And so I've tried to be really, like, logical, and, like, we haven't gone out and hoarded or anything like that. We haven't been going out and, like, buying stuff that we don't need, like some people have done. But oh wait, this goes like this. You know, we've been smart about it, and you know, if we were running about like halfway on a few things here and there, then we would go get what we needed, you know, just so that we'd have it on hand in case. We didn't go bulk buy a bunch of toilet paper. First thing I actually went out and bought specifically for this whole thing was vitamins. You know, vitamins and elderberries so it could boost our immune system. So yeah, that's kind of just trying to be logical about it, and haven't been like overdoing it on the news, you know, watching the news, because that seems to really feed into a lot of people's fears lately, the way they report on it. So yeah, it just I don't know. It's crazy times we're living in, folks. Crazy times. So we were supposed to be going down to Florida for my oldest stepson's college graduation, and that's canceled, so we're not doing that. But yeah. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Anyways, yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is stop it here and kind of find out what's going on. And if I have time later, I will come back and do the next few pages. But I'm liking how this is turning out. This is cool. So, alright, well, sorry for the sad ending. I think what I'll do is I'll pause this. Or no, I'm not going to pause this. This has almost been an hour. Yeah, so what I'll do is I will come back later this afternoon or this evening and film another one. And we will continue on. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for subscribing. If you feel so inclined, please give the video a like, and yeah, we will adjourn, and stay healthy, everyone, and oh yeah, try to do things that make you happy, like crafting or whatever else, hobbies, spending time with your family, you know. Just do what you can to stay positive and be smart about kind of your comings and goings, and stay safe, healthy, and God bless everybody.